Hi, my name's SJ. I'd tell you my real name, but I want to stay anonymous, purely for the sense of this video. Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, Giannis Antetokounmpo. What do they all have in common? They're Greek gods. Today, I'm going to be comparing which ones I couldn't beat in a 1v1 on Rust, snipers only. So I'm just going to start with the first 5 who I could steamroll harder than the Great Depression hit the American economy. Just for clarification, I'm going to try and stay on the Olympians only because there are just way too many lesser gods for me to even try and go through. Number 1, Aphrodite. I mean, come on now. I mean, is what I would say. I'm not saying I'd hurt a woman ever. But you throw me in a ring with Aphrodite and she throws up the dukes, I'm gonna rock her like a freight train. Aphrodite is the goddess of love, and maybe some of you weak-willed simpcocks out there will fall under her spell and let her rock your ass. But to me, a Giga Chad, she has no effect on me. I was raised in the jungles of the Sahara, trained by a Buddhist chimpanzee named Yerp. I feel no lust. I trust no one. All I trust is monkey. It also helps that I know how she was born. Iwi. Don't Google it if you like having some illusion of innocence in your life. Number 2, Dionysus. I mean, do I even have to explain? This guy literally looks like every basic 80s rom-com star had a baby with Mrs. Frizzle. Now, don't get me started on Mrs. Frizzle, but she would show me what the human anatomy looks like on the inside real quick. But this soy boy-looking guy would get drop-kicked faster than the Greek economy. A lot of economy joke. What's he gonna do? Feed me a grape? I mean, I'm allergic to most fruits, but from sheer willpower, I would fight through it. He looks like the type of kid to snitch to the teacher that you have a red math notebook instead of blue. Oh, and also, I don't know how to say this child-friendly, but from his statues, his, grapevine isn't bearing that much fruit, you dig? Number 3, Demeter. Demeter? Oh, I give up. Demeter is the goddess of harvest and grain. What's she gonna do, whole wheat me to death? Activate my seasonal allergies? She literally lost a custody case to the god of the underworld, who wasn't even her kid's dad. He was just some creep who wanted a young goddess to use as his toy. Feminists could use this story as a reason why women should win 90% of the custody battles they do. Hades got us looking sad out here. Demeter would literally tickle the sole of my foot with grain. Easy win, first round knockout. Number 4, Poseidon. Now this may come as a surprise to some of you, seeing one of the big 3 gods on the I could push their teeth in with a plastic straw list. But think about it, he's the god of the sea. I throw on a scuba suit and his powers are about as useful as a cross at a furry convention. Now some of you may be saying, oh, but he has a trident. Dodge his throw once and he's useless. He's also the god of horses, which I find ironic, seeing as horses can't Sorry about that. Horses can't swim. What's it gonna do? Make me feel guilty as I watch it struggle while I wonder what brand of chicken nuggies my mom's cooking back home? Number 5, Aries. Now I really got you, huh? The Greek god of war are my top 5 gods I could beat. Now look at that. But hear me out. What is Aries, the god of? War. That's right. You'd think he'd be good at fighting, right? Nope. Aries, from what I remember and I researched, was only heavily involved in the Trojan War. Now when you think of the Trojan War, you think of the Trojan horse in Homer's epic poem about it, right? Yeah, that's just about it. That's all Ares accomplished in that war. Getting a giant horse into Troy. Then proceeded to lose the war to his sister, the god of war, lost. The one war he fought in. Not only that, he got whooped by a mortal hero. Ares and his 4 children lost a battle to Athena and a mortal. The top 5 gods who would grind me into sawdust and put me in their milk. Number 1, Zeus. Wait, why is this loser on here? What's he gonna do, hit me with a light winter breeze? Blow me away with a hurricane? He was literally foster-mothered by a personified goat. Ah, yep, that would do it. Number 2, Hephaestus. Hephaestus is the god of forges and fire. He made all the weapons for the gods. So you may be wondering why he's on here. This is why. Let alone his collection of tools. He shoves one of those hammers at me and I'll be coughing shards of iron for years. He literally blackmailed Zeus. Zeus! Not only for a bag of premium select Tyson chicken nuggies, but for Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty, the most sought-after goddess on Olympus, and Hephaestus snaked her out of Zeus's hands. Number 3, Hestia. She's too wholesome. Nothing else. She's my favorite. Nothing about her makes her powerful, I just like her. Those assets don't hurt either. Number 4, Hera. Now you may imagine Hera as the wholesome, mommy, milky goddess who is a comforting present. You couldn't be more wrong. You guys watched a Disney Hercules movie as a kid, right? Yeah, me too. Want to know what they didn't tell you? The reason why Hercules has to perform the 12 tasks? He killed his family. Yep, all of them. Wife and kids. Wanna know why? Because Hera cast a trance on him and made him kill his wife and 2 kids. Hercules, being the stand-up guy he was, went to his, at the time, unknown stepbrother Apollo to get a punishment. Now you may be thinking, why the hell would she not just kill him? She tried. As a newborn baby. Yeah. Hera sent 2 snakes after Hercules, and being a demigod and a goddamn gigachad, he strangled both of them to death before they could kill him. Yeah. Great woman. Number 5. The Fates. I know there's some debate if the Fates are really gods, but if you consider Aphrodite a goddess, you can consider the Fates too. For anyone who isn't a total geek and doesn't know who the Fates are, just Google it, because I don't understand either. But dear God, are they intimidating. Let's also forget they're often paired together with acts of homicide and revenge. No witty, unfunny jokes here. These ones are just scary. Honorable mentions. Kronos. You see, I was considering putting Kronos on the list, but I didn't know where. Because Kronos did some power moves like... Never mind, I don't think I can say that one on YouTube. And he's also the god of time, so this dude can literally just stop time, slice me into deli ham, go consume more of his kids, lose a 3-point contest to Larry Bird, and unpause time, and I would still be dead. But then you think about how he did stuff. He didn't honorably challenge his dad to a duel. He did... that. And ambushed him. When he figured out there was a possibility that his kids would usurp his throne, he straight up ate them. He's a coward. The second he's not fighting an infant with the brain capacity of a McDonald's play place napkin, he'll probably ball up into a fetal position and cry. That was my list. If you think any of these guys would destroy me in a fight, you're wrong. Thank you for watching. I really enjoyed making the script for this. I'd expect some more videos like this. And go check out my friend Demeter. He's the funnier version of me. We like to call him the more extreme version of me. And, I mean, just look at that face. Oh, no, I'm no simp for Aphrodite, but that wax mannequin of Pope Paul II, oh. Alright, I've gone too far, man. What am I doing? Dude, I literally had to wait until my family was gone so I could record this because I didn't want my family hearing about how I would not simp for Aphrodite and I was raised by a Buddhist chimp named Yerp. I've crossed the point of no return.